Oats are one of the most heavily studied foods on the planet. The evidence behind them is so strong that even the European Food Safety Authority has officially approved health claims for oats. That alone should make us pause. So why is it that suddenly social media is full of so-called experts calling oats fattening, inflammatory, or even dangerous? Here's the strange part. In real-world practice, the results look completely different. People who use oats correctly often see better cholesterol levels, more stable blood sugar, improved digestion, and even weight loss. So where's the disconnect? The truth is simple. Oats don't fail people. People make two critical mistakes that ruin the benefits. And in this video, we're going to break it all down. Why oats became controversial, what the science actually says, the exact forms of oats that help, and the ones that sabotage your metabolism. And if oats truly don't work for you, a powerful low-carb alternative that does. Let's start with the real reason oats became famous in the first place. The connection between oats and cholesterol is one of the strongest nutrition links we have. Multiple large studies show that regular oat consumption lowers total cholesterol and LDL cholesterol, often called bad cholesterol. Even more importantly, oats improve the LDL to HDL ratio, which matters more than total cholesterol alone when it comes to heart disease risk. That's why the EFSA allows this official claim. Beta-glucans from oats contribute to the maintenance of normal blood cholesterol levels when consumed at a dose of 3 grams per day. So what exactly are beta-glucans? The fiber that changes everything. Beta-glucans are a soluble fiber found in the cell walls of oats and barley. When they come into contact with liquid inside your gut, they form a thick gel-like layer. This gel is the key to oats' metabolic effects.
Here's what happens next. Cholesterol recycling gets interrupted. Your liver uses cholesterol to make bile acids, which help digest fat. Normally, these bile acids are recycled back into the body. Beta-glucans bind to them instead. That means more bile acids leave your body, and your liver must pull cholesterol from the blood to make new ones. Result: lower blood cholesterol levels. LDL clearance increases. The liver responds by increasing the number of LDL receptors on its surface. These receptors actively pull LDL cholesterol out of the bloodstream, so LDL levels drop naturally. Gut bacteria join the party. Some of the fiber reaches the colon, where gut bacteria ferment it into short-chain fatty acids like butyrate and propionate. Propionate in particular helps reduce cholesterol production in the liver itself. That's a triple mechanism, and it's all well documented. You've probably heard it. Oats are just carbohydrates. They spike blood sugar. They're basically sugar. That would only be true if oats behaved like refined carbs. They don't. When you eat oats, especially properly prepared oats, they slow gastric emptying. That means food leaves your stomach more slowly, and glucose enters your bloodstream gradually. The result? Smaller blood sugar spikes, lower insulin release, fewer cravings, longer-lasting fullness. This effect is so reliable that it's officially recognized as another approved health claim for oats. And this is why something surprising exists in clinical nutrition.
For decades, hospitals and rehabilitation clinics have used something called oat days, especially for people with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes. The goal? To restore insulin sensitivity. And the results are impressive. Better fasting blood sugar, lower insulin levels, improved glucose tolerance. So if oats are so helpful, why do some people struggle with them? This is where the real problem starts. The biggest mistake people make is assuming all oats are equal. They're not. The way oats are processed completely changes how your body responds to them. Let's break it down. Large flake rolled oats. These are steamed and flattened gently, keeping much of their structure intact. Result: slow carbohydrate release, stable blood sugar, long-lasting satiety. Best choice for diabetics, insulin resistance, appetite control. Fine flake rolled oats. Rolled thinner, softer, faster to cook. Result: moderate blood sugar rise. Still decent satiety. Good for active individuals, families, people short on time.
Instant oats, quick oats. Pre-cooked, dried, and often ground very finely. Result: rapid digestion, sharp blood sugar spikes. Suitable only for endurance athletes post-workout. Not ideal for diabetics, insulin resistance, weight loss. Oat bran. This is the outer layer of the oat grain, where most beta-glucans live. Result? Maximum cholesterol reduction. Excellent blood sugar control. Downside: taste and texture aren't for everyone. Overnight oats. Rolled oats soaked for hours. Result? Fiber fully hydrates. Smooth glucose response. Excellent satiety. Perfect for busy mornings, blood sugar stability. Steel-cut oats. Whole oat groats chopped into pieces. Result? Slowest digestion, most stable blood sugar. Excellent for diabetics, long-term metabolic health. The less processed the oat, the steadier your blood sugar, the longer you stay full, the better your cholesterol response. The finer the grind, the faster the spike, the shorter the satiety. Beta-glucans don't just help your blood, they feed your gut bacteria. Those bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids that strengthen the intestinal lining, reduce inflammation, improve metabolic flexibility. This gut effect is one reason oats help people recover from metabolic stress. When you combine blood sugar control, appetite regulation, improved insulin sensitivity,
One conclusion becomes obvious. Oats can absolutely support weight management, especially for people with insulin resistance.
but there's one last concern we need to address. Yes, oats contain phytic acid and trace lectins, but here's the reality. Soaking, cooking, or heating breaks them down. Steaming and boiling deactivate lectins. For most people, this is a non-issue. When people struggle with oats, it's usually due to a gut not used to fiber, FODMAP sensitivity, gluten cross-contamination, excess sugar added to oats, not the oats themselves. The most studied dose is 60 to 90 grams of dry oats per day. That provides roughly 3 grams of beta-glucan. What happens when you eat them consistently? Blood sugar effects, immediately. Insulin sensitivity, days. Gut adaptation, 1 to 3 weeks. Cholesterol reduction, 4 to 6 weeks. Some studies show LDL reduction of up to 15%. Total cholesterol drops of nearly 10%. That's powerful from a simple food. Here's the alternative. If oats don't work for you, or you're eating low carb, chia pudding is an excellent substitute. It's very low in carbs, extremely high in fiber, great for blood sugar stability, excellent for gut health. Oats aren't magic, but they're also not the villain they're made out to be. When chosen correctly and prepared properly, oats can be one of the most effective tools for metabolic health. The key isn't fear, it's understanding. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's confused about oats. And feel free to comment, how do you eat them or avoid them? I'll see you in the next video.